I cannot understand why we idle discussing religion. If we are honest, and scientists have to be, we must admit that religion is a jumble of false assertions with no basis in reality. The very idea of God is a product of the human imagination. It is quite understandable why primitive people, who were so much more exposed to the overpowering forces of nature than we are today, should have personified these forces in fear and trembling. But nowadays, when we understand so many natural processes, we have no need for such solutions. I can't, for the life of me, see how the postulate of an almighty God helps us in any way. What I do see is that this assumption leads to such unproductive questions as to why God allows so much misery and injustice, the exploitation of the poor by the rich, and all the other horrors he might have prevented. If religion is still being taught, it is by no means because its ideas still convince us, but simply because some of us want to keep the lower classes quiet. Quiet people are much easier to govern than clamorous and dissatisfied ones. They are also much easier to exploit. Religion is a kind of opium that allows a nation to lull itself into wishful dreams and so forget the injustices that are being perpetrated against the people. Paul Dirac, 1927, as related by Werner Heisenberg. So, you see what I'm saying here?
Yep, this one doesn't fit either.
How would you characterize the way in which it doesn't fit?
Well, it's about arguing. And it's about being greatly disturbed by issues that are relatively small. It's not aiming high, and it's not about ultimate truth, not really. It's mostly about what some stupid people are doing that is wrong compared to what I am doing that is right.
But Paul Dirac was definitely a truth seeker.
Hello.
In the domain of physics, at least.
Yeah, but I don't feel that attitude in this piece at all. If a belief is just formed in opposition to other beliefs, it can't be fundamental. It can't be that deep. But, you know, where he says the thing about natural processes, he starts to outline an actual philosophy.
Interesting. There's something that could stand on its own, that it isn't just rejection and opposition. But then he drops it. Well, this isn't the Atheist Manifesto we need. I'll keep looking.
Okay.
You know, at one point Dirac also wrote this. One could perhaps describe the situation by saying that God is a mathematician of a very high order, and he used very advanced mathematics in constructing the universe. I think he meant God in an Einstein kind of way.
He said that?
Hello, Emily.
Same guy.
Same guy. Later in life, though. People are strange. Scientists are stranger.
Yes, they are.
Ah, yes, okay. Now I can confirm that you're watching. Okay, so I have brought you here today because I just started replaying this game yesterday. Because I actually finished it a while ago, but then there was like still a trophy that I could get, and I was like looking up stuff online, and I realized that there's a whole secret underground world thing. I was like, I'm interested. So after exploring around here for a while, I found what is simply called the challenge. And so I'm gonna walk you through what you have to do, and then I'm gonna actually try it so that you can see it. I just wanted you to see what I'm struggling with, so that I just needed to share this with someone. And I see that Betty is typing, so I want to wait for her to finish. There's a puzzle with the moon that plays an hour-long audio that you have to sit through to solve. I do not know about that. And if it's an hour-long audio clip, I don't think it's worth it. I want to do this because it will give me a trophy, and if I can get this trophy, I'll get platinum on this game. Interesting. I don't even know where a moon would be, because it's constantly daytime. Anyway, has Isaac done this, the challenge? Just out of curiosity. Anyway, I'm going to walk through it. So basically, it all starts with this record player. I'm asking because, like, it's an optional thing. It's, like, kind of a secret level that's not part of the main plot. So it's easy to, like, overlook. But, okay, so you start by, like, turning on the record player. And once the music starts, it powers up these things. And basically this game is all about maze puzzles. So 3 puzzles pop up here. Great. Then that turns on this thing. And this is also just a maze puzzle, but it's more complicated than that. This will actually have relevance later on. But once you solve that, you go up here. And then there's 4 puzzles in this area. There's 2 up top there, 1 under here, and then 1 over here. They turn on in a random order, so you don't know which one's first. And then solving one turns on a different one, so you have to, like, constantly look for which one's on next. But after you solve all 4 of those, you come across here to the bridge. And then these 3 panels light up, but only one of them is actually solvable. The other 2 are impossible. Then the same thing over here. You have to solve one of these. The other 2 are impossible. And then once you do that, you can enter this room. Now, this, right now I can just walk through it wherever you want. Also, I'm impressed that Isaac has beaten this. It is insane. But remember that puzzle that I said would be relevant later? Whatever path you draw on that is the path that you have to walk here. Not only that, but there will be puzzles lit up in here. There's only 2 puzzles along your path, but you have to find them and solve them before entering into this room. And this, there's some special secret thing in this, like, mausoleum type thing. And the last puzzles are these columns will light up, and there will actually be a column puzzle, one on this side and one on the other side. Petty, I love that description of Isaac. Okay, but yes, so now I'm going to run through it. If I didn't mention before, all of this is also timed. So once that record stops, everything turns off. And if you didn't get to the end before the music stops, you lose. So I think you only have like 6.5 minutes for the whole thing. So I'm just going to run you through one, and then I'll end the stream. I just want you to get a feel for my struggle. Alright, music starts, and away we go. Oh shoot, I'm already doing badly. Am I blind? Yes. For this, you have to separate the white from the black. Alright, now I quickly run over here. And I not only take a picture of this because Those orange lights are where the puzzles are going to be, but then I solve it. Like so. And then I take a picture of that path because that's the path that I need to walk. And I hope that I don't get hopelessly confused. Now we come up here, see what's lit up. It's this one. Alright, for this I need to group the star things into groups of 2, and then also block out all of the black hexagons here. Check. Alright, now where's the next puzzle? Must be down below. Not this one. Alright, this is just a standard maze. Okay. This one requires symmetry, which is kind of crazy. And again, I have to black out all of those hexagons. Alright, now I go up. Alright, and this one I have to group the squares and also draw the shapes. So those are the shapes, and the squares are the stars or whatever are together. Now all of these are lit up. Okay, now only one of these is actually possible. Right, and I think this one looks doable. Oh, no, maybe not. Yes, this. Perfect. Right. Ooh. I'm not sure. Not that one. There must be this one. Okay, there must be a solution for this one. Oh Lord, but what is it? Ah! Oh, that must be the last one. I don't know. Is that gonna work? No. Okay, let me confirm that these... Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are impossible. Alright, the music's changing. It's not a good sign. Oh wait, if it's... Interesting. Never had this happen before. No, I need a new set of puzzles. Okay, now I am the maze. And do you remember where the orange things are? Should be one here. For this, the triangles dictate how many edges should be next to each thing. Oh, I think I need to go up first. And then... Oh, no, that's not going to work. These ones are always hard for me. No. And of course, the music gets more stressful the closer you get to the end. You know, just to fuck with you. This should be it for this. Okay. No, I've gotten lost. Okay, let's go this way. Alright, yes. Panic. Not gonna make it. Oh, everything's wrong. No! Oh, I ran out of time. No! So that's the challenge. And then if I had made it to the end, there was still another puzzle. But I've only gotten to... Oops, I'm all lost now. I've only actually successfully gotten to the end room once. That's all. I just needed to share that with someone.